Welcome back, first grade. Today we are reading What a Complicated Network. Our learning objectives are to identify and review facts about each of the 5 body systems, review body systems and the 5 keys to health, perform a poem about the human body, describe one of the 5 systems of the body, and demonstrate an understanding of the word complicated. We only have one key vocabulary word today, and it is complicated. Complicated is an adjective, and it means hard to understand or difficult to do. The game rules were extremely complicated. Oopsie. Dr. Wellbody is going to review the 5 body systems in today's read aloud. What are the 5 body systems Dr. Wellbody has taught you about? Skeletal system, muscular system, digestive system, nervous system, and your circulatory system. We have learned about 5 body systems and 5 keys to health to care for our bodies. What system is this a picture of? The skeletal system. What about that one? The muscular system. How about this one? Do you see the stomach and the esophagus and the intestines? That means this is the digestive system. How about this one? That is your circulatory system. And this one? That is your nervous system. Remember, our vocabulary word today is complicated, meaning hard to understand or difficult to do. I want you to listen carefully to find the answers to the questions posed by Dr. Wellbody. This is the last time that I, Dr. Wellbody, the rhyming pediatrician, will be meeting with you. I've had a great time getting to know you, and I hope you've learned a lot. Here is a poem that talks about some of the things we've discovered. I have a special body, and it just belongs to me. There are some parts on my outside, and others I can't see. I know about my body from my heels up to my head, 'cause I've listened well to all that Dr. Wellbody said. The parts that make my body keep me healthy and alive, they are joined in groups called systems. I've learned about all 5. There are skeletal and muscular, which help me stand and move, and the system called digestive that makes fuel out of food. My heart and vessels move my blood. That's known as circulation. My nerves work with my brain to get and process information. My systems form a network. It's as amazing as can be that this complicated network makes the person that is me. After all we've learned about our amazing bodies, I'll bet that now you will be able to answer the questions I asked you in our very first meeting. Let's go through them and see what you know. All right, so as we go through the systems, I want you to give me a thumbs up if you got the answer right, okay? How many bones do you have? 206. There are over 200 joined together to form your skeleton. Your skeleton keeps you standing tall. Your bones are joined together by joints wherever you can bend or move, like your knees, arms, and shoulders. Some of your bones protect the softer parts of your body. Remember what protects your brain? That's right, your skull. And what bone protects your heart? Your ribs. Are you getting these questions right? What about this one? Which muscle is the biggest in your body? It's your gluteus maximus or buttock muscle. Did you know that you use muscles every time you move? Often you decide you want to move when you want Often you decide when you want to move your muscles. For example, you have control when you raise your arm or lift your leg, but some muscles work by themselves without you having to think about them. Does anybody remember what we call the muscles that work like a pump all day and all night to keep you alive? That's right, it's your heart. Why does your body still have food in it that you ate 2 days ago? Food moves slowly through your body. It takes time for your body to digest food, taking all the nutrients from it that your body needs before getting rid of the waste. Food goes from your mouth, down your esophagus, and into your stomach before reaching your intestines. The saliva in your mouth and the juices in your stomach help break it down. Nutrients are absorbed into your bloodstream from your small intestine. The waste passes into your large intestine, and you get rid of the waste when you go to the bathroom. How long does it take for your blood to circulate all around your body? It only takes about 1 minute. Your heart muscle works hard to pump your blood all around. The blood moves through your blood vessels. Does anyone remember what blood carries with it on its superhighway? The blood carries oxygen from your lungs all the way through your body. It carries nutrients from your food, too. Your heart works night and day to keep your blood circulating. What controls your five senses? Your brain. You find out about the world through your senses by seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and feeling. Nerves that connect to your spinal cord carry this information to your brain. Your brain is not only in charge of your senses, it also controls your thinking, learning, speech, and memory. It controls the movements you make and many other things your body does. Your brain is the control center of your body. Remember that none of the systems of your body can work properly unless you take care of them. That means eating nutritious foods and drinking plenty of water, exercising, keeping clean, and getting plenty of sleep. Oh, and don't forget to visit a doctor like me for checkups. Now, before we say goodbye, here's one final rhyme for you to learn and take away with you. I've got a complicated body, but I understand it well. Its systems form a network to keep me feeling swell. I'll take good care of my body. I'll exercise and rest. I promise to eat healthy foods and to stay clean. I'll do my best. All right, guys. Let's do go ahead and take a break, a wiggle break, a snack break, whichever you need, and then come right back. All right. I'm going to name several body parts. Can you tell me to which system each of these belongs? Skull. Which system is your skull part of? Your skeletal system. What about your brain? What system is that part of? Your nervous system. What about your intestines? Your digestive system. And your blood? That's part of your circulatory system. And what about your biceps? That's your muscular system. So, why is your heart so important? It pumps blood, which carries nutrients your bodies need all around your body, right? And why is it important to exercise, stay clean, eat a balanced diet, and get enough rest? Because all of those things help keep us free from diseases or help us recover when we do get sick, right? Okay, let's do some word work, okay? In the read aloud you heard, my systems form a network. It's amazing as can be that this complicated network makes the one person that is me. I want you to say the word complicated. I want you to say it in a robot voice. complicated. And I want you to say it in a whisper voice. Complicated. All right. So if something is complicated, it has many parts, making it hard to understand or difficult to do. I found the directions to your house very complicated because I had to make so many turns. So I'm going to read the names of several activities. And if the activity seems like it's complicated with lots of parts and things to remember, I want you to say that's complicated. And I want you to stand up. If it's not, I want you to say that's not complicated. And I want you to stay sitting down. Okay? Sailing a boat. I feel like that's probably pretty complicated. I feel like you probably have to know all these different buttons and levers and stuff. Okay? So that is complicated. Jumping a rope. I think that jumping a rope could be complicated because you got to make sure that your timing is right, right? Maybe it's easy for you, but for some people it might be complicated. How about eating breakfast? Oh, eating breakfast is not complicated. How about driving a car? That is complicated. You got to learn all of these different rules of the road. How about listening to music? That's not complicated. How about tying shoes? I think you could go either way with this. You could either stand up if you think it's complicated, or you could sit down if you don't think it's complicated. I don't think it's complicated, but that's also because I've been tying my shoes for a long time. So if you're just learning how to tie your shoelaces, then it might be complicated for you. All right, guys, let's review our objectives. All right, so we identified and reviewed facts of each of the 5 body systems. We reviewed the body systems and the 5 keys to health. We read the poem about the human body. We described lots of the 5, all of the 5 systems of the body, and we were able to use the word complicated. Awesome, awesome job, guys. I will see you later. Bye.